Arched Manor is back.
I'm John, this is Megan of Arched Manor. If you don't know who we are DIYers. We have a blog, we've got Instagram.
We love all things home.
All things home.
DIY, design, tips and tricks, cleaning, everyday household things. We love them all. This is the season. We are what they refer to as the Burr months. September, October, November, December.
Who refers to that as Burr months?
Anyone that matters. No,
I've never heard this. This is news to me.
This is the Burr months, which means we are diving into some seasonal decor here. First up is fall. We'll definitely be touching on some holiday stuff in later months, but today we're going to be lighting some candles. We're going to be maybe not literally,
not lighting,
not literally,
no,
but
showing some candles.
We're gonna give those fall vibes.
We are. So,
but it's good to be back. It's been a little while.
It has been a little while.
And I apologize, I have a cold.
We have Dayquil and a tissue box off stage here, off camera.
It's those back to school germs coming in the home, I tell you.
The worst.
Always blame the
These
kids.
kids are little petri dishes, aren't they?
I think we should just go ahead and dive into some fall decor.
Let's dive in. All right, guys. First up, we have...
This is something that we have shared in a previous live, home decor live, but they are so good. And
there's 3 of them, guys.
We are going to show you guys, though, how to kind of change them up seasonally. So these 3 pillar candles, number 1, substantial.
They are.
I like the size of them, this like reclaimed wood. Each size has a different little pattern, and they kind of look like they were made out of old barn beams or something.
Do you know
like that.
what type of wood these are made from?
I know you do.
It's a pop quiz. I love these quizzes.
I know.
Okay, the mango wood.
Mango wood.
There you
That's
go.
a lot of furnitures.
It is.
Made from that. But I love the kind of rustic look of them, the different heights. There's a close-up look for you guys.
It's blurry or not.
So how do we make these an all year round decor but change them up for the season?
I'm gonna guess it's the color of the candle.
You would be correct.
Thank you. I just
right.
stole her thunder.
You did, and you did that on purpose. We've had these white candles on for spring and summer, but I'm ready to switch up for fall.
Bright
These
orange.
are hot off the press, literally just opened. I've got 2 candles to choose from, so let's show them. There's 2 different colors, so we're gonna switch these up for fall, and they can also go into winter as well. So, number 1, I love a dark, deep red. This is also good for Christmas or something like that. So I'm about to replace these candles with either this deep red, but maybe I'll save these for the holidays.
Well, that's kind of the beauty of it, is you can use them for both holidays.
You can, you're right. Because this is going in with those like leaf decor, those warm tones. But I also love these gray taupe color as well. It's just a nice deep color just to change up the mood a little bit. Once these are lit, it's just gonna look that much more like just cozy looking. But I love the color. It's like a deep gray brown.
I see some green in there too.
I can see that. I think it's a really good color. It's a really good fall color. And these 2 could also be used in a product that we're gonna share.
Coming up.
Yeah, in a couple products.
But some side notes here. There are 39 different colors of these candles.
This is one of my favorite brands to choose pillar candles from. It's Moselle, but that's what these were as well. And they've just burned really well. And they're unscented.
They're dripless, which I think is a cool term.
Keeps these mango wood rustic
there you go.
Looking still fresh. Yeah. So
there's also different sizes. These are the 3x6.
Yes, these are the 6 inches. I like the height on these ones. I think these are maybe these are 4 inches.
Yeah, it looks like 4.
So different colors, different sizes, but quality. These are a good quality candle to choose from. These are heavy duties. Also, tell us in the comments, which color would you go with? Gray taupe, or would you go with the dark red?
Can you do both?
Should we switch it up? I don't know. But in the meantime, we're gonna move on.
Get this mango wood out of here.
These are a very affordable.
Our dog just gave these a really good sniff all over.
They passed the sniff test. These are a great, affordable, like fall stem to go with. I personally love this color because it's not too obnoxious or fake orange, and it's not too yellow. They're a great, I don't even know what you would call it. It's like a brown, orange, yellow.
Yeah, it's about right.
A Abrelio. There you go. But they're really, really tall. So we have them right here. We've shared this vase before. I think the 17 inches is on sale right now. It's got a nice like texture to it. So this is 17 inches. It's very tall. And these fit in them. So let me pull one out though.
It comes with 6 stems, right?
Yeah, so a great affordable option though, if you're wanting to add some fall stems to your, fall decor. So these are not bent, but you can always bend them like this and put them in a shorter vase as well. The one tip is every time you get stems, whether it's these or any other fall stem, make sure that you are fluffing them, because that's what's going to take them from like these, how they're packaged and sent to you, to like looking more realistic. I like to go through and I bring out each branch, but then I also curve them like that to kind of give them that like zigzaggy,
it's a hot tip,
shape to make them look more like real branches.
All right.
But for all 6 of these,
$12.99.
$12.99 for 6 of these stems, and they
deal.
really fill up this whole thing. I love the Briello. Is that what we're calling them?
Yeah, this is actually called dark yellow on Amazon.
Oh,
There's
okay.
also eight different colors of these too.
There you go.
And what I love is in the product description, it says brings happiness during festivals. Okay? So if you have a festival and you want to bring happiness, you buy these.
I'm nervous for how many times he's just going to start describing products that way.
It brings happiness to festivals.
It's like,
Okay?
oh no.
Solid piece though.
I'm like nervous that you discovered that. Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right, moving on.
But great deal. I've had those for 2 years now. Break them out every year. They look great. Moving on to the next product though. We've got a lot of fall stuff to share with you guys today. All right. This is a new one for us. Both of these actually. Go to that one. This is these dried gourds. So I don't know if you can hear that. They are literally what they're described as, is dried gourds. I don't know what they fill them with, but overall the color and the size of these, I think are so fun for any type of centerpiece.
Did you know that these are real gourds?
Yeah, dried.
Yeah,
Not
I was
faux.
shocked when I read that. These are grown in Pennsylvania, and they're all different sizes, between 4 and 5 inches, the real deal here.
Isn't that really cool?
That's really cool.
I know, so many people are like, are you sure
I thought they were
just
fake.
giant pears?
Yeah.
But now that you feel them, like that's what they are.
I feel
They're
it.
dried. So they have the one brand that we got it from Amazon, which we've linked down below. You can see has several different options. These are the 4 inch ones, or 4 or 5, and then they've also got a set of 5 of 3-inch ones, or something that are at all different price points. Mm-hmm. But I love how big these are. The color you can't beat. It's again not artificial looking.
It's real.
Because they're
It's Pennsylvania.
They're
Homegrown.
not artificial. So this was new to us, and it's just brought me so much joy. How about you, John?
It brings joy to festivals, doesn't it?
I can't with him. So we've got these gourds, but what do we have them in? This is another new piece that I picked up off of Amazon, and it's this ceramic bowl right here. I love the texture of it, the coloring. It's this like very homemade looking.
It's very
piece.
textured.
I know. This got this like rib detail here, but it's very, very nice. A good size and a great option to put your gourds in.
And it comes from the lobby of hobbies, as I call it.
So yeah, Hobby Lobby has some products on Amazon, and that was the vendor where we got it from. So there you go.
So this bowl is about 1 foot long, circular. Love it. Has a nice little shape to it. It can hold a lot of things.
White, light gray color. It's just a nice little
A staple piece.
handmade. Yeah, I mean, and this is another one that can carry you through all the seasons. So you fill it with this now. I'm gonna put some of my faux artichokes in it later on.
Our
faux artichokes.
Thank you.
For the winter time, fill it with some pine cones or ornaments or something like that. So I think it's just a good staple piece to kind of carry you throughout. And then ours is on our kitchen table, but you can put it on your kitchen island. You can put it on a bookshelf.
Yeah.
Fill it with something.
Console table.
I'm surprised you know that term.
A nightstand. I know all the terms.
Sure.
Thank you.
So if you get anything, number one, this is top 2 for me are the gourds.
The gourds. Those
These,
are cool.
I mean, this is up there too, but this is being so new, and I just think that they're like a really cool thing.
Yep.
My other top 2 between the gourds is coming up next. So let's move on to that.
All right.
Bring those
Put
over there.
Here. What are we doing? What are we getting?
This is my second favorite, brand new to us, and also just for the price, which is, I had to look up how to say this word because
I was wondering about that.
To me, it's just like a hurricane glass is kind of what it is, but it's technically a cloche.
I was going to say cloche or cloche. I think all you can use. I think they're all
No, I don't
the
think
same.
so.
It's like tomato.
I don't think you can, but it's actually a cloche. And so I chose to kind of go the hurricane route and add a candle to it, which is what brings me to the other candle colors. Again, it can be changed seasonally. You can add the gray taupe, or you can add the red, and you'll just put them in. It's 2 pieces, so it's this base, and then just put the glass right on top. I've got 2 of these. And then I have a nice vase that's usually on this dining room table. And so it makes a nice way to like light up your dinners.
You can also put in things like potpourri, as they say.
No. Well, that's technically what a cloche is for some botanicals. Not potpourri. Some botanicals, so you can put some greenery and things in here. But I have actually also seen people use it as a vase. Yeah. So they take out the candle and all that. You can't technically fill it with water, so I would use it as a vase for some artificials. And it looked really pretty as well, between the base and the glass and everything like that. So a lot of uses for it. But like, again, it's one of my top 2 because both of these, between the Gourds and this, are so affordable as like and you'll bring out year after year. I think this is $22.
Yeah, she bought it and loved it so much. She's like, should I buy a second one? And this went on for days. And finally I was like, just buy it, please. So stop hearing about this.
Stop talking about the cloche.
I know.
The cloche. Enough.
Too.
Yeah, so now we have 2, but now I put them on this table and I have them anchoring another centerpiece. And I think it's great for a table. But before that, have it on a console table, have it on a coffee table. So many different options. And I love candles this time of year. So anything that can display a candle, top notch in my book.
Also, if you have a festival you're going to, bring this. It brings happiness to festivals.
There you go.
All right.
Moving on to something that can bring happiness to festivals.
Everything brings happiness to festivals.
All right, the one thing you've been reaching for every single time.
Finally.
Here we go. The resin figs. So these are just like a fun little piece to jazz up, you know. I just read that.
So yes, on the product description, it says these jazz up your centerpieces.
I just read that. It just came to me.
Yeah.
Jazz up your centerpieces.
Jazz it up.
I mean, they really do.
They do jazz it up.
So these resin figs come in a pack of 5. I like having them on our coffee table mixed with a...
Here, I don't know if you can see that.
This
one has quite a slice in it.
It does. Well, that's what figs kind of look like that. These both have them. But I like to have it with a vase and flowers, a candle, and then this. It's kind of like your, triangle decor. Trifecta. Yeah, sure. I think they're a fun little, they kind of glam things up a little bit. They really do jazz it up. I don't know how better to describe it. They nailed it.
I mean, this product, if you click on it, you'll see, there's not much written about it, except it jazzes up centerpieces. And it really does. That's all we can say about them.
And then we have it right here in this Stoneware Bowl, and we've shared this one before as well. So
that's another staple piece.
Another staple. It's one that's kind of year-round. Linking it here because it's what we put our resin jazzy figs in there.
Jazzy figs.
So it's again
Hashtag.
something that I got these last year, brought them back out this year. They're fun, and these also can be pulled into the Christmas season, holiday season.
Oh, the holiday decor season.
It could. I think the gold color and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can just keep moving it on.
Multi-seasonal. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you do.
All right, let me put these.
He's pretty frugal, so he loves anything that can be used.
That's true.
Year-round, basically.
All right. Let's light things up here.
All right, I've got this one. This is also new to us. Not the fact that it's a cordless lamp, but this one in particular, I loved the shape. If you're a Prime member right now, I think it's even less expensive.
It is on sale.
Than if you're not a Prime member. Become a Prime member, it's worth it.
Yeah.
There's a button at the bottom, and then there are 3 different modes, so you can see. Let me back it up a little bit. What I like, we are warm light folk.
Folk?
What is that?
People?
We are warm light folk. So this one, it's good, does its job. Little too cool looking.
Yeah.
This one. Well, I like this one.
At the right setting.
The right setting.
Our bars be nice.
We used this weekend. We had friends
visit.
We put it on the table and played cards, and it was just, gave it a whole vibe. It
brought happiness to our festival.
It did. I just love the shape of this. This is me moving it around to different...
Let's just keep it still for the folks at home.
This is me showing all the uses for it. Is that not showing through? But then there's one more setting, which is this is, I think, the ideal. It's not too warm, not too cool. It's the baby bear.
Now they also say this remembers your preference.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so let's try it. So if you turn it off and turn it...
All right, let's turn it on the medium.
Okay.
All right, and there's a button. So you turn it off, save that battery, turn it back on. No.
No. It did not remember it.
But luckily, it's not too hard
it's not hard at all. Just a couple taps. There is the charger right here. It's USB-C to be exact. Plug that in for about 4 to 5 hours. That charges it. They say this will last 15 to 24 hours.
I charged it, and we've used it a lot already. Yeah. We haven't recharged it. I'm like grateful that it was charged for this because I wasn't sure because how much we've used it. But we have, cordless lamps that we've shared before, and we really love. There's something kind of just classic and timeless about. I love the brass shade, easy. And then also the shape of stem.
The base.
The
stem. You can bring these outside too. You have a little dining experience outside. Pop this on the table.
Nice
class it up.
Picnic blanket. As the days are shorter, you need some light in the evenings.
Yeah. To class it up, you bring the figs out to jazz it up, and then you got a real party on your hands.
Festival.
A festival of happiness.
There you go. I think it could be like $24, $25 if you're a Prime member. This is a really good one.
That's a good deal.
So turn it off, save that charge, save that battery. Moving on. This is a new purchase for us, and I love it because we got the Real Touch hydrangeas for the summer. And I was just...
That shocked me, actually.
Because you never felt it before.
I never felt it before. And it is very lifelike.
Things just show up at our house. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, looks good.
But I loved them so much, I wanted to find like a nice fall color. Because sometimes I love branches and stems and leaves, but it's nice to add, another floral or something like that into your home. Another different texture and a different look. And I saw these Real Touch hydrangeas in this color. And I was like, this is the perfect kind of it looks like that dried hydrangea arrangement.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Well, they look real.
They do. The leaves look real, so you do have to assemble these yourself. So don't be alarmed when these come in and...
What do you mean by assemble?
So don't be alarmed when these come in and all the leaves are off, like that, and the stem. So it comes in 3 pieces. You've got your stem, and I clearly bent them all to fit in this. And then you put your leaves on.
Look at that.
Yep. It was kind of like a fun little craft project. And then you've got your hydrangeas, and you kind of fluff them out a little bit, stick them on top, and then you just add them to the vase.
Look at that. And these are both indoor and outdoor too.
There you go. You could build like a planter outside on your front porch. Oh, maybe I'll do that.
That sounds expensive.
No. Right, Kimmy, this is great. I think that's what we should do. Nice, perfect addition to our fall decor. If this is a route you want to go. So, and I love, again, how the leaves look and everything like that. And it's the Real Touch. They feel like real petals. I don't know how else to describe that. Real flower petals.
And this one has 5 different colors and combinations you can choose from. But this one is definitely good for fall.
This is the most fall looking. So.
Love it.
Yeah. So do I. All right. Next thing. Always, always, always love coffee table books. This is one to switch or swap out if you have some like bright greens or airy, green ones on your console tables, on your coffee table. Here's your fall one. A Place to Call Home.
By Gill.
Very cozy,
Little
but
Gill.
It's even got like the red colored spine here, the nice fall florals pictured on there. If you're one of the people who likes to then take off their covers, it also has some nice...
Those folk.
If you're one of those folks, a nice fall color book underneath as well. If you use these as layering, also just to look at, number one, let me just say that because I also love to look at our coffee table books. We don't just buy them for decor.
These are a little more appropriate than your usual book reading.
Yes.
Romance novels, guys. She loves them.
I love a good rom-com.
She loves
I like a good escape. I like to read about things that aren't real in my real life.
It's true.
No, just kidding.
Thank you.
There is just all timeless classic architecture in this one. I know, I'm like enjoying it in front of you.
Show people.
It's good. It's shown upside down, but all these like details and things like that.
Yep.
Lots of inspiration. Loving all the rich tones and all of that. So, and also a really pretty book to look at. But
by Gil Schaefer the Third. Not the second.
That's right.
Third.
Gil the Third.
Yep.
But if you're someone who uses these as layering pieces, this is a great fall one. Really, really like it.
I'm going to say you could also use it during the holiday season. It's got a red part right here. You could layer stuff on top.
So I think it's good for the fall on a coffee table.
Yep.
Because you can kind of see it.
Okay.
Use this on shelves to put maybe your Stoneware Bowl on.
Yeah.
So you see the red label.
See the red
during the winter holidays.
See?
There you go.
Multi-seasonal. It's a trend.
Multi-seasonal. All right. Up next. Do you have this one?
Yep. Here, balled up.
I know. So this buffalo plaid throat blanket.
Yeah.
I got last year and I love. The reason I love this one, I like buffalo plaid, but I feel like it has to be right for me to love it. And I love this one because of the colors. It has this deep navy and brown combo and cream. And in between all the squares, so there's squares, there's solid color, but then there's this herringbone pattern. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you don't see all the dog hair too. There's this herringbone pattern that's super pretty. And it's just a very like high-end looking blanket, but it does not have a high-end price tag. And I just feel like you don't see this color combo that often between the brown, the cream, and the navy. And I think it's, you typically think warm colors and you think your maroons and oranges and yellows and stuff like that. But this is such a nice, like, little fall surprise.
On the
and
website,
it's so soft.
On the site, it's listed as gray silver. So that's the one we have, I believe.
No, I don't think so.
I stand corrected. This is not gray silver.
It comes in 2 sizes, but I think the larger size is sold out. But the smaller size, that's probably why you saw the gray silver.
This is the 50 by 60. There's also a 60 by 80 available.
Yes, and that's the one that I think is sold out. Okay. So yeah, this is the 50 by 60.
There
Still big, very cozy.
This is good for like couches too, like the backs of couches.
Yeah, I mean, you're learning from where you see it at our house.
It's true. I'm learning things.
If you have the back of a couch that's exposed to a room, like put this on the back of it, and it kind of adds like a nice layer and to like cozy things up a little bit. Mm-hmm. I also love it on the back of chairs. My kids try to use this.
Our kids. Thank you.
This is all the time. Our kids try to use this a lot. I have deemed this the Decor blanket because I want it for styling, which is probably so silly to have, but we've got plenty of blankets.
We have a lot of blankets.
Plenty. And so I love this one as the Decor blanket because these kids, man, they can mess things up.
Big time. And dogs too.
And dogs. I know there's probably some dog hair because we do have a lighter dog.
Yeah, he's down here somewhere.
Snoring.
There you go.
He's snoring
over
there.
He'll make an appearance later.
We'll call him at the end. Yep. If you've been on our lives before, Slinky always makes an appearance.
He does.
But again, the colors. You can, at this price point, afford to have a Decor blanket.
Yeah.
Don't let your family use it. I'll use it, but no one else can.
There you go.
All right, moving on from the Decor blanket.
Yes, this one is probably still warm from the sunlight.
Because it was hanging on our front door. All right, I'm pretty sure we've shared this before, but the olive wreath. I personally think olive stems can be used year-round.
I agree with you.
We have some. I'm staring at some right across the room. Yeah. I just love olive stems so much. I think they're some of the greatest stems ever to be grown.
Wow, that's a bold statement.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now that I said that, I don't know. Right. I'm like trying to think of all the stems out there. But they really are just super versatile. We've had this for 3 years, 2 years, and it's up, I would say, 3 seasons out of the year on our front door, and it still looks really, really good.
It's not that faded.
Not that faded. Still looks really, really good. We've even had a bird try to nest in it.
We did.
What I love about it is the size, so it's 24 inches across, but also the fullness, because we've purchased a couple other vases.
Wreaths.
A cold's kicking in.
Yeah.
A couple other wreaths online, and they are so flimsy looking or just sparse. And this one is very, very full, which I like.
Yep.
And it's constantly selling out, but it always comes back, knock on wood. Right now it's back. So grab it while you can. And I think it's on sale too. Continue to use this one.
Multi-seasonal.
Multi-seasonal. And it looks great at festivals.
Brings happiness.
Brings happiness.
Yes, it does bring happiness.
Jazz up your front doors with this. It's so good. You'll probably see it in future lives as well. You know, put a tartan plaid bow on it and use it for the holidays.
There you go.
There you go. All right.
Mix and match.
Just a couple more things. Okay, next up. Our brass clawfoot dish. So I love it. It is heavy.
Look at this thing. That is heavy.
For the size.
Clawfoot.
Yes.
Nice.
A nice little, fun little touch. I've actually moved it around a bunch, but we use it as a candle holder. So if you hand me one of the candles, there we go.
Let's do the
one
one
with
that
the taupe
Mariella
gray.
likes.
There you go. Taupe gray here. I've used it in John's office. I've used it in our bathroom when we had people over. I lit a candle and had it in our bathroom.
Quick question: can we do one of these? Is that acceptable in the decor world?
Why don't you ask our audience?
Guys, if you saw this in a home, would you say that looks great, or what are they doing?
What would you do if you saw this in our home?
I think that looks fantastic. But this would also be good for like rings or keys.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little dish, but I love when I'm styling a console table or something, I don't like everything to be on the actual table, which is why I use coffee table books or trays or things like that. So this is just a nice way that if you want a candle layered on a coffee table book or something like that, it helps protect it. It adds another layer, but this little clawfoot detail is so stinking cute. And I love, it's not too gold. It's not too
brassy.
Yeah. So it's just a fun little piece you can use
year round.
I'm so proud of you for knowing that. Year round.
Yep.
All right.
Next up.
Last thing.
Okay.
Last thing. It's not technically fall, but let me explain why we have chosen to put it in this fall live. It's because you put this right in front of a fire, right in front of a candle. Hand me that candle.
We'll do the red one this time.
And you have a nice little date moment. So if you don't know what this is, this is a marble Tic Tac Toe. I'm laughing because we had this for like 3 weeks.
We did. It was in my office.
I've even sat with the boys in his office while he's in there and played Tic Tac Toe with them. So that's what it is. You know, these are the X's and O's right here. And then I asked if he wanted to play, and he's like, what is it?
I thought it was some strange European game. I don't know. Something bizarre.
It's in his office. We played it while he's been in his office. That's how locked in
I was like, how do these kids know this game?
That's how you locked in.
What are they playing?
I know, and it kept their attention.
It did.
I know. So it's tic-tac-toe, but picture it in front of a fire, a little picnic or a candle going, or a nice little light, right? Mm-hmm. Look how what a sweet fall moment this is.
Look at that.
You go first.
You always go to the middle first.
No, I don't.
That's your strategy.
No, it's not.
Who's going to win, guys? Who's going to win?
Oh, that was just... I did.
I let her win.
Oh my goodness, stop. I saw the hesitation. Anyways, it's been really fun. We've played it with our kids. We keep it on the accent table in between the leather chairs in John's office. It's been a lot of fun to just sit there and play with the boys, and less fun now that they're really good and they beat me a lot. Because I like to win.
If you have kids that like to throw things, though, I would keep this away from them.
Hold off on this.
These are quite heavy.
Yes, it is a very heavy... Have you lifted this?
No, I haven't. Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh.
I told you.
That's solid, guys. That's the real
deal. And I think it comes in 3 different finishes. So this, if you don't want the gray-brown ones, there's like green or something else as well. But it's just classy. And you can use it year-round. Imagine this cozy fall setting. And that's why we included it today.
All right. Love it.
All right. There we go.
Last but not least, we have an apparel item.
I always forget.
You do. What are you wearing?
This new fall shirt, which is perfect for today because all I wanted to wear today was just cozy clothes. So I've got leggings and I've got this fall shirt. It's oversized, long sleeve, but it's this beautiful rust color. It comes in other colors as well. And it has the striped shirts, and it's just, you compare it, and it's long enough to cover your bum and leggings, which I like, but also I've worn it with jeans and just tucked in the front. You can check out our Instagram or LTK, I've shared it on there, or our Amazon storefront.
Yeah,
it's
click
in there.
Below, guys. Yeah. It's right there.
It's on our Amazon. There's a photo of me in this shirt with jeans.
By the way, did you just say bum?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I heard that correctly. We got folk, we got bum.
We got folk and bum.
What next?
You gotta jazz up your language sometimes. You know, it's perfect.
Jazz it up.
Perfect for festivals.
Yep.
Very soft, and I highly recommend. Great for the fall season.
Nice.
So yeah.
Very good.
Good rust color.
My shirt is not on Amazon. It's at Walmart, at the discount aisle if you would like that.
It comes in a pack of 6.
Yeah, it's at least 6. I think it's bulk sizing. But yeah, thank you for sharing your shirt with us. That's very nice.
Yeah, thank you for asking.
So guys, that's all the products we have today. Thank you for tuning in as always. If you guys like something, give it a heart.
Very mindful, very you are just on the trend.
I love that word.
I know.
It's such a good word.
It is trending right now. But thank you guys for tuning in. Tune in this time next week as well. We're going to be sharing Halloween, which is new love for me because our kids are slowly getting me into loving Halloween and forcing me to decorate. But I found things that I like to decorate with.
Okay.
So tune in next week.
All right, and make sure to click the like or follow button on Amazon so you're alerted when we do that. And yeah, we'll wrap things here and we'll see you guys with Halloween stuff next week.